Okay, guys. um, hey, I met this guy on YouTube a few weeks back. Now it's been more than that, but he was well. It's Sugar Creek Forge. That's the name of his company, and his name is Tim Troyer. Um, just kind of emailed him a question, and he answered the question. Kind of started emailing back and forth. Kind of started to get to know each other a little bit, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, he said that he was going to send me something. He'd looked at some of my videos. He looked at my very first deer kill, which was last year actually, um, October 2nd, 2011. I've been hunting and fishing ever since I was a kid, but I've never got the opportunity to go deer hunting before. But then I met my beautiful wife, some years ago, probably about 7 years ago, and her son, Alex, was probably one of the most avid hunters I have ever met in my life. I mean, the guy is just so freaking intense. He just got me into it. Went 2 years hunting without a deer. My third year, October 2nd, second day of season. Period. Oh my God, it was just amazing. I have never experienced anything like that before in my life. It was just awesome. And that's something I will never forget as long as I live. Um, but anyways, Tim Troyer at Sugar Creek Forge was looking at some of my videos. He looked at my very first deer kill, and I don't know what it was about the video, but it just seemed to entrance him or enthrall him. He just liked it. You know, whatever the case is, um, he sent me an email and said he was going to send me something. And got to thinking, gosh, why would someone do that? What are you talking about? Why would you send me something? I mean, you don't know me. Um, I don't know. I guess I'm just new to all the, I've been on YouTube for about a year, well, a little over a year, but I've just never been exposed to this kind of thing before. I just thought it was really awesome to, just to get my videos out there and just see what people think of them, see if they like them. And that way, if something ever happened to my PC, hey, I got it back. I can look at them anytime I want. But after Tim sent me that email and said that he was going to send something to me, gosh, I mentioned it to my wife, and gosh, she was just kind of like this. I don't know. I can't explain it. Kind of like the same way she was kind of in awe that somebody out there that we don't even know is going to send me something, who knows what, and I don't know. I just can't explain the feeling. Just can't explain. So, anyways, over the past few weeks, the wife and I have just we just been chomping at the bit, uh, checking the mail every day, seeing what he's going to send us, and the anticipation just kept building day after day after day after day. Because I've never been exposed to something like this before. You know, I never. Then today at work, I'm going to tell you kind of a long story. Okay, so just please bear with me. You know what? Let's get this thing in there. Hope you can see me. Started my day out. I got to work probably about 6:30, like I normally do. By the way, I've emailed Tim all this explanation as well. So, but anyways, got to work about 6:30 in the morning. Got everything opened up, got the computers fired up, got all the doors unlocked. And then what I usually do is I'll go out on the side of the building and I'll just sit there and enjoy the rest of my very first cup of coffee, have a smoke, before the day's business actually opens at 7:30. Well, this guy pulls up about 7:15, gets out of his truck, seems like a pretty cool dude, walks up and says, "Hey man, you know, what time y'all open?" I said, "We open up here about 15 minutes. He said, "Well, okay, I'll hang around." I said, "Well, what'd you need?" He said, "I just need some air in one of my tires." I said, "Well, which one?" He said, "Well, it's a skid steer tire I got in the back of my truck." So I walk over to the truck, grab the tire, and I notice it's completely flat. And I don't know if any of you know anything about skid steer tires, but it's a 16.5-inch rim. If it goes low at all, it's going to bust off from the rim. It's just the angle of the bead. Kind of hard to explain, but if you don't know what it is, you're probably not going to understand. But anyways, so I grab the tire, bring it in the shop, compress the beads down, lube it up real well, you know, check and see if there's any obstructions in the beads, blah blah blah. Get everything lubed up, get it aired up for him, just kind of real quick, checking for leaks and anything like that. Didn't see anything, so I rolled it back out to him and loaded up on his trailer and said, "There you go, partner, have a great day." He says, "How much do I owe you?" I said, "Nah, man, air's free around here, buddy. This ain't Gas America." And he kind of looked at me like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, don't worry about it." So he takes a $5 bill and just literally shoves it in my pocket. And almost literally runs away and gets in his truck and drives away. I said to myself right then, I said, "Boy, it's going to be a great day, Tater. It's going to be a good day." So throughout the rest of the day, things just, I don't know, it was a weird day, man. Everything just seemed to click. Boom, everything's going well, pop, the customers are coming in, selling everything, blah, blah, blah. Everything's working great. And then, I'm thinking it was probably around 2 in the afternoon. I'm out in the back shop. I look up at the showroom doors, and what do I see? My wife is standing there in the showroom. It was hilarious. And she's holding a box. She's holding a box from Sugar Creek Forge. And she's going like this. "Look what I got, looky, looky." So I had to drop what I was doing. Luckily the customer wasn't waiting for what I was doing. They dropped it off. They were going to be back in a couple hours. No big deal. So I run up in the showroom, and she is just freaking giddy. She's more giddy than I was, because we've been expecting this package. Okay? I mean, expecting. and with total anticipation. I mean, my adrenaline was like, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't tell you. I mean, can't tell you. I can't explain how I felt at that moment. I picked that box up, and I'm trying to imagine what's in there. I'm squeezing it, shaking it. She's going nuts. My wife is going, just freaking open the goddamn thing. I was like, wait a minute, no, I'm going to try and guess. There's a bulge right there. Hell, I don't know what it is. So I got my pocket knife out. I mean, I told my wife, first off, that before we ever received this, I wanted to open it on camera. I wanted to do a box opening, you know, traditional. It was like blah blah. It's like, well, that ain't gonna happen this time because she was just livid. I mean, it was great. If you could have seen her eyes, they were just glowing. It was amazing. I loved it. So I went ahead and opened it. I got my little pocket knife out. Hey, for this one, I'm going to use my big one. This is my, I love this knife. Okay, this is my tailor-made Army 12 U.S. Army issued knife. Okay, I love this thing. This dude holds an edge like you wouldn't believe. I shave with this thing sometimes. It's just freaking amazing. I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is the handle, which I will be putting my own handle on there. But that's another story. So hey, let's get back to the box. All right. So as soon as I did that in the showroom, all my other co-workers around, you know, they had no idea what was going on. I just got a box in the mail, and I open it up, and whatever's in there is wrapped in bubble wrap. And I'll do it just like it is. Carefully slid it out, and I looked at the sheath, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, look at this quality. That was the first thing that hit my mind. First thing that hit me. Quality. Look at this. Look at the stitching. The spacing. I mean, I'm not a big connoisseur of sheaths and stuff like that, but you know what? I know quality when I see it. Okay? Plain and simple. I mean, look at this. This is all hand stitched. Look at that. Look at that. Front, back. That's kind of an innovative strapping. I've never seen that before. Boom. Kind of goes under the belt loop. Okay. Comes back around. Boom. And it's punched right there. It's just one piece of leather. It's like, wow. That's a cool idea. And you know what? Boom. Wow. That baby's out. But, you know what else? The thing has some serious retention. It really does. Okay? If it's clipped, that baby ain't going nowhere. Ain't going. Now, even if it does come unclipped, why, it's still fairly stiff. Okay? It is. Very good design. I love it. What can I say? What can I say? Now to the best part. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful. Piece of artwork. I mean, it really is. So you can see the whole thing. I emailed him, and the handle, I believe he said, was Osage Orange. There's other names for it. That's the one that sticks out in my mind. Okay. It's got copper, and the blade is made from an old file. I mean, that's plain to see. I mean, you can see the design. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can get some reflection. Okay, you can probably see that. Now, flip around the other side. Look at the top of that. I mean, it just screams, use me. Use me. Doesn't it? Look at that. I love this knife. It's perfect in the hand. Okay? You got your grip on it. Boom. You're right there. You can cruise up on the grip to the finger choil right there. Do some fine work. You can do fine work from the back. I mean, look at this thing. It's just freaking amazing. It really is. I mean, the handle is just great from almost any angle. Boom. Boom. From the back. Now, it doesn't have a lanyard hole. You could always put one in there. I don't think you're going to need one. I really don't. I think Tim thought this knife out very well. Look at that. Wow. Just amazing. Now, one of the coolest things about this knife, see, no one's ever done anything like this for me before in my life. Never. You know, I've got Christmas presents, blah blah blah, birthday presents and all that, but no one's ever really given me anything like this just out of the blue. And that's what's happened here. And Tim, you're amazing. You really are. You don't know how much I appreciate this gift. But I don't know if this is the right way to word it or not, but I don't think I'm worthy of your gift. So, in that respect, with your approval, which I've already gotten, what I want to do with this knife, I mean, look at this thing. The patina is amazing. And by the way, I will be making a copy of this knife, so I can have one. I am not going to keep this knife. Okay. I'm going to give this knife back to our community. Now, a couple weeks ago, I went camping. Did some videos. Well, it kind of sucked because I ended up getting, well, I just pushed myself too hard. Went bow fishing for a long day, and it just took everything out of me. I want to do some more filming, some videos, and showed you some new things that I had, but couldn't do that because I just felt like total freaking crap. But anyways, I did state that I was going to do a giveaway because I am coming up on 100 subscribers, and I wanted to do a giveaway. Well, I made a brand new cook set. just like the one I have and I use all the time I'm out there. It works awesome. I mean, it's got everything with it. You can look at the video, see what's in there. But I've been trying to think of something else that I could include in the giveaway, and I couldn't come up with anything. There you go, baby. Right there. Tim, I don't know what you named this knife, what you call it. But my goodness, it's got so many different possibilities as far as what you can do with it. I mean, carving, skinning, caping, everything. I mean, dude, it's got it all. I mean, it really does. Almost. There's a couple things, but hey, screw that. The sheath, wow. I love this sheath. It is awesome. I am going to take a lot of pictures of this bad boy because I'm going to make one just like it. I love it. This thing is top quality. I mean, look at the spacing. Everything is dyed. Look at the stitching. Everything just looks freaking perfect. Solid. You ain't gonna rip that thing apart. Look at that. Hey, I can't say enough about this. It's just amazing. Tim, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't explain how I feel. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. But you don't know how hard it's going to be to give this knife away. You have no idea. I want to keep this knife so bad. I really do. But I feel a stronger need. I do. Hey, thank you everybody for listening to me, for putting up with me. Hey, what else can I say? Let's rock, baby. See ya.